Annika is corporate strategist at YLE, and we are really looking forward to talking to you today. And for everyone who hasn't been watching the Finnish news landscape, so YLE is the national public service media company in Finland. And then you started at YLE in 2010. As an audience researcher. So research has always been a big part of your job as well. You changed to the YLE News Lab as well, working as a head of audience insight and later on as a head of change, which is an incredible title, a head of change at a media corporation. As I mentioned as well, research is very important. And one report that I think all of us know is the Reuters Institute Digital News Report for the year of 2021. I think this is a must for everyone working in journalism or in the media landscape. So I thought maybe it would be interesting talking about Finland a little bit for everyone that is joining us and wanting to know a little bit more about Finland, because Finland is at the top of almost everything, to be honest with you. So for example, if you are looking at the trust in news, the Finnish population really trusts their media brands. So as you can see, the proportion that trusts most news most of the time in all markets in comparison, if you're looking at Northern Europe, Finland is at the top, rightfully. And not only Finland is at the top, but YLE News, where Annika is working, is at the top as well. So as you can see right here in this turquoise part of the statistics right here, YLE News is being used quite a lot, and not only on TV, radio, and in print form, but online as well. YLE News is here on position number 3. So there are a lot of people using YLE News to be informed on a daily or weekly basis in this case. Plus, this is the last part of the statistics, YLE is one of the most trusted news brands in Finland as well. So 85% of the participants in this study in Finland have said that YLE is very trustworthy and that they put a lot of trust into the news that they can read or hear or listen to in Finland. So very interesting. We've been talking about trust in media and that Finland is really at the top of all of the countries concerning trust in media. What would you say are you in Finland doing different, or what are news brands in Finland doing differently than other countries that the population is really trusting in the news you are doing?
Thanks for the introduction. That was lovely. About the trust, I think it goes way back in the history, because we do trust our police, we do trust our parliament and all these systems that we have in our society. So YLE is not different from that. And as you mentioned, we are tax-based, so people might think that we are actually one of those kind of staying properties that everyone owns. So it's amazing. I'm really happy with the result. Of course, the numbers are really high if we think about the whole Finland as a media landscape. But of course, it's great to hear that YLE is there on the top this year. But local newspapers and Helsingin Sanomat, that's the main newspaper brand we have. They are just there behind us. So it's not like we are there way alone. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, this is a very difficult question as well. And everyone wants to know, okay, do you have a recipe for your success? But still, it's very remarkable that Finland is at the top of almost everything looking into this report. Yeah, congratulations. I guess you are really doing something very right. So yeah.
Yeah. I think that we are not doing anything differently than the neighbors, for example, in Sweden or in Norway or Denmark. I think we are pretty similar and stable societies as a whole. But I think it's just that the media landscape is really stable. The language is quite small, so it's not that big competition in that field. If you want to have Finnish news, that means that there's only a handful of brands that you can use. The quality is good in that way.